Hi Pisces, it's Viv. Welcome to your week ahead reading for the 30th of July through to the 5th of August 2018. I'm using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot and it's an 8-card spread, so one card which is the overall energy for the week and then one card for each day of the week, Monday through Sunday. So let's kick off with the central energy, which is the 7 of Pentacles. And here we have I'm trying to get the glare of the light off the card there. So here we have a figure who is tending to and watering a plant. Now she knows that, and as any gardener knows, that when you plant something, when you plant a seed, that the conditions have to be right. And there's a lot of patience that's needed sometimes, even when you tend to something, when you look after it, when you take care of it, when you nurture it. There's no telling whether the seed that you've planted is going to grow or not. You just have to wait and see. And so this is a card of patience. But it's a card of, it does indicate success, but it indicates success after a time. It's like not imminent. It indicates, it points to having to be patient. So as we start off the week, we have the 5 of Wands, and together with the 7 of Pentacles, I'm thinking that this situation has been going on for quite a time. This feels like a power struggle. It feels like somebody's trying to get one over on somebody else. You know, somebody's trying to appear. Somebody's trying to get the better of somebody else. And it does feel like a struggle. It feels like a really uncomfortable situation, and together with the 7 of Pentacles, as I say, it feels like it's been going on for some time. I think there's a desire, there's a feeling of wanting this to come to an end, of wanting it to be over. But I think the feeling is that this is going to take some time, that people need to sort themselves out, need to sort their heads out, and for things to become clear. As we move into Tuesday, there is a sense of moving on. But I'm drawn by the figure who's sort of steering the boat, and the look, the expression on his face there. I mean, at the front of the boat, she's there just hoping for better things. You know, she's hoping for this to be over and for better things to be coming. And the guy who's steering the boat, he's got his eyes wide open, and he can see what's up ahead, and he doesn't look that pleased about it. He's like, oh crikey. This is not over and done with yet, and we've got a way to go. And the 7 of Pentacles, the influence of the 7 of Pentacles on that is like, you know, this journey's not ended. There is quite a way to go as yet. There's a way to go before this power struggle can be left behind. With the 5 of Pentacles, there are 3 Pentacles cards here in a row, and so this feels to me like it's affecting how secure you're feeling. It may even be affecting your physical health, or somebody's physical health, that they're just, it could be that they're just absolutely sick to death of this situation, and it's like, you know, they just want it to be over and done with, and it's been going on for far too long, and it's like, when is this going to end? You know, so there's a feeling of a sort of stagnation, fed upness, really. Oh God, you know, this again. This is still happening. We're still going through this. This is, You know, this is not over and done with yet. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And this could be, it's sort of like an unexpected gift. There's a couple of things that occur to me, because this card feels like, you know, the situation is really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really dissatisfactory. It's really not serving anybody. And then this feels like somebody's attitude changes, and somebody decides to be the bigger person. Somebody decides to be a bit more generous, a bit more magnanimous, and kind of get over this power struggle. Now, they could be doing it to appear like the better person, so the motive could be self-serving, sort of like, oh, look at me, you know, I'm taking the higher ground, and you know, so it could be that they're doing it to be well thought of, but it could be that it is a genuine kind of break in the stalemate. You know, that somebody's attitude changes, somebody decides to turn up with, and there's, you know, suddenly there's a bit more give and take, that this power struggle, it feels like there's a bit of a breakthrough there, that that somebody decides to relent, and somebody decides to be a bit more, they can see that something needs to change, and so there's a bit more give and take. It's taken them a while to come round to see it. It's taken them a while to, but I think they're just as fed up with this situation. And you know, somebody sees that there's a need for somebody in this situation to show up and be different, to take a different attitude, to influence change and to move things forward, because, you know, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, it's slow progression, but it's slow. Then all of a sudden, bam, we have a tower moment. I think after all this time, somebody showing up differently, that makes all the difference. It does make all the difference. The effect of that is really powerful and far-reaching, and it's totally unexpected. You know, so all of a sudden, the stalemate, the stagnation that there's been, the sort of feeling of this situation dragging on, all of a sudden it gets a jolt in an unexpected way, and it moves forward. It's a bit of a shake-up. It's uncomfortable, it's unexpected, but it's there's a sense of it being needed as well. You know, that the situation needed something to kind of jolt it to move forward. At the top of the read here, now this is the card for Saturday, but this is the energy radiating down from the top here, is the King of Wands, and this is a card of wisdom. He's an action taker as well. He's very accomplished, but it feels like there's a realization of all parties involved in this situation this week, that there is wisdom in the way that things have worked out. So looking back, I think all of you looking back will say, oh right, this had to happen this way. So this power struggle going on, this sense of, you know, the amount of time it was taking, people getting fed up and sick to death of the situation, and then this change happening, this change of attitude happening, somebody showing up and being different, which then causes this tower moment. I think there is, when you look back on it, you think, oh right, yeah, now it makes sense. It had to happen like that in order for this growth to occur, and to continue to occur. You know, it's like it had to happen this way. And by the time we get to the end of the week, we've got the Queen of Wands here. So we've got, like, you know, the wisdom of the Queen of Wands at the bottom. We've got the wisdom of the King of Wands at the top. So it's like, you know, this is like top and tail sort of held together by perspective and wisdom here. You know, it feels like this had to happen, and it's happening for a reason. There's motive here, and there is much more. It feels like the power struggle's over by the time we get to the end of this week. So this is a card of friendliness, it's a card of compassion, it's a card of perspective. So whatever tricky situation there was during the week, it feels like after this Tower moment that it's all resolved, and there is a much deeper feeling of understanding and seeing the wisdom of it, you know, seeing the sense of it by the time we get to the end of the week. So there we go, Pisces. Those are your messages for this week. I hope you found that useful. I hope that resonated. I'm recording the monthly videos at the moment, so I hope to have those up soon. And in the meantime, I will be back next time with another weekly read. I hope you'll tune in and join me then. And until then, take care.